En train de fumer.
Je lui dis ça sur la trop.
Salut tout le monde, c'est Monster Gamer 38 pour une nouvelle vidéo encore une fois sur la Noire. Puis voilà, c'est parti.
Ah. Ah, t'en as bien.
Merci.
J'ai passé le mascara de Neutrogena.
Ouais.
Tu peux le faire soit en moussant, soit machin, ça enlève tous les boutons. Ça t'a fait mal?
Un peu.
Mais t'en as un putain de balèze dans le dos, j'ose même pas le toucher. Bon, allez, ça je le mets au sale ton pantalon.
Ouais. Du coup, c'est parti.
How many years have you been in Vice, Roy? More years than I want to own up to, Phelps. You have any idea who Rojas was talking about? The gringo who runs the operation? Could be anybody. You don't expect those morons to be running the show, do you? You ask Rojas how much a silver dollar was worth, he'd probably say 50 cents.
Du coup, on était là hier, hein, du coup, on continue la suite. Hein.
What's wrong with you?
Attendez, je vois rien avec ce soleil qui m'éblouit là. Il m'éblouit les yeux, je vois rien.
Pour qui tu me prends? Elle t'a fait ta femme.
Ouais, c'est ça. C'est tout à fait ça, je pense la même chose que toi.
J'aime bien cette chanson pour que j'achète celle de Fanny Cresson.
Alors, du coup, c'est parti. Allez, c'est parti. Oh, avec le soleil qui m'éblouit ici, là.
Sit tight. Let's take a look at what's going on.
These customers are serious soup lovers,
T'as pour moi à la
or I think we found our middleman.
Car 11 King to KGPL.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
I'm requesting assistance in a B-Wagon at 20th Century Markets, 1558 North Highland. Numerous narcotic suspects. Code 2 only, no sirens.
11K, roger.
Okay. Cavalry should be here any minute. LAPD, nobody move!
I'll take my chances.
Du coup, il faut... D'accord. Attendez, une minute, mes amis.
Qu'est-ce que tu fais?
Voilà.
Whatever you're carrying, hand it over.
I'd say he's got about half a can left. I guess that makes me a pessimist.
can't take me in.
Take you in? Be glad he didn't shoot you. I wouldn't have chased you. If it was up to me, you'd be talking out of a hole in the back of your head.
I want information.
Senor, I would like to help you, but I got a family in Mexico I have to provide for. And my compadres are very unreasonable.
Your compadres? Turn out your pockets. I need Ray to run down these silver dollars.
Encore cette femme
I
espionne,
need
ça.
to
Hein.
make a deal. I need guarantees.
You have identification? Sanchez Erto, Mexican, Tijuana address. Here's the deal, Erto. You give me information, and I won't give you to immigration.
Je voudrais bien.
Oui, bonjour Tata, ça va? Ouais, ça va, il fait froid.
Give me EJ, the driver bringing in the shipments, or I'll make you for it.
I run the
Il y a de la
shop.
neige.
That's all I do.
Ouais, ça va. Oui, non, il est chez son père, elle revient dimanche.
Tell me the goddamn truth. You are in this with the others.
Là, Pierre, il
I
est
told
allé
you I
chez
know
le
them.
docteur hier.
I told you my family's at risk.
Ça va bien le genou,
What makes
maintenant
me
il
part
a
of
eu
their gang?
déchirement de l'anus.
You have a silver dollar, Erto, just like Juan. I'm sure Ernesto and the rest have them as well.
The silver dollars are his mark.
Whose? Give me a name.
None of us are allowed to see him.
Plus que moi.
His creatures carry his orders
Plus
to us.
gros que moi.
If I gave you his name, I would be buried alongside
Là,
my
il est
wife and
venu,
children.
comment ça
If
s'appelle?
you don't give us something, you will rot in jail while your family
Ça
starves
fait
on
mal, hein,
the
les
street.
déchirements de l'anus. Hein.
Ernesto Juarez, tonight at 1 a.m. He's bringing the truck
Et là, il
into
lui a
the soup
donné du
factory.
des suppositoires hémorroïdes, là,
Please
et
help
la
me, sir.
crème.
Ernesto can be very cruel.
Tell me about the soup cans.
The soup is very popular.
Pourtant, il n'est pas constipé,
As
papa.
you
Ça,
can
ça, il
see.
va tous les jours.
I think you're the connection on the Mexican side. I think you're more than you like to make out.
So now I'm the big man in this?
Voilà, après, il faudra les cotoriser. Hein.
I have big dreams. I want to make enough to bring my family.
Voilà.
Don't stand in my way, please.
Et ben, mon papa, il t'a amené le pack.
We know about Jorge and Juan. Juan is dead. Tell us how you know the Cruz boys.
Ernesto put together this thing. He brought in Juan,
Voilà.
Juan brought in Jorge.
Voilà, en plus, il est bien, c'est celui que t'avais acheté à Léa, tu te souviens? Il est carré.
I don't give a fuck about your Mex buddies or their leader, Ernesto. Tell me about the white man with the silver dollars.
Il est...
You're plumb loco
Non, il n'y a
if
pas
you
de filet,
think I'm
c'est
gonna talk about
carré.
him.
Et sur
That
les
man
côtés,
is
il y a du
cursed.
tissu et tout. En haut, c'est
I
du
want
plein de
nothing to
tissu
do
avec
with
les
it.
ferrailles. Comme
You're going
ça,
to jail,
on va
Erto.
percer comme ça.
Our jails may be nicer than what you could expect in Mexico, but I can
Voilà.
tell you
Et en
what
plus,
the red
il
tape
peut
for
même
years.
dormir dedans s'il veut. Ah, il coûtait cher, je l'ai vu chez Aubert, tata. Voilà, je l'ai vu, il était à 70. Ouais. Ah, mais il était bien, c'était avec la vache.
Du coup, alors,
Le marine avec la vache, le fond il est gris avec la vache.
Freddie said they were moving 50 pounds a week. That's a
La
lot of soup.
vache, je t'avais pas dit, en plus Léa, c'était quand elle était petite, elle tournait autour. Alors ils jouent, hein, voilà, s'ils veulent s'endormir dedans, ils dorment dedans. Hein. Il est grand, c'est ça qui est bien, il est grand. Ouais, c'est toi qui m'avais acheté pour Noël. Ouais, pour qu'elle dorme dedans. Et il prenait de la place, hein, dans ta chambre. Hein. Bah, il est grand quand même, parce qu'il est bien grand, le parc. Hein.
que ça c'est.
I think this is an
Voilà.
interstate
Sinon, tu
operation.
pousses un lit, tu prends le lit de...
Moving dope around the
tu
country
déplies un lit,
selected
tu remontes
grasshoppers.
un lit à Laetitia, tu
Local
mets
weed
dans
gets
sa chambre.
distributed in the usual way, through Pachuco street punks.
Someone
Voilà,
must
les
know
vidéos
something
de
about this
Dacho.
drug baron character.
Here they come.
Non, Steven, il répond pas à mon message. Hein.
Ouais, bon, t'as pas besoin de raconter une vie sur mon live, quoi.
Non, mais tout ça, c'est la même chose que toi, les mecs qui
Let him unload the
Oui,
goods
oui.
first.
Now?
Let's get him.
Bon, allez, je vais faire un ménage.
All right, move. Move! Let's go! Everyone into position. Going hard. Keep it tight, okay?
LAPD, put your hands where we can see them.
Go, fella. Get in there.
Throw out the guns.
Eyes open. I think that's the last of them, Cole.
Voilà, du coup on a fini pour ça.
Detectives, found something here you probably want to see.
Tijuana address. We should see what the federales have on it. $1 per dead man. Doesn't seem like much for a human life.
God damn. I think we found our stash, Cole. Take a look in these boxes.
Avec un couteau. noir ici.
Must be $1,000 here. Yet another silver dollar.
Encore cette fameuse pièce. Hein. fameuse caisse. En fait, il faut trouver la caisse à drogue.
At the very minimum, another 50 pounds. Phelps, Earl, looks like quite a bloodbath. What was this all about? Drugs and money. What else? Speaking of money, where did that roll go?
I picked it up for safekeeping. The department owes me 50.
Ray, I have another 2 coins for you.
Great. I've got something to show you. It's all set up on the table over here. There. Take a look at these coins you've been collecting.
There are letters cut into each coin, along with not legal tender.
Those are Morgan silver dollars from the 20s. They were removed from circulation and sent for disposal. A number of smelters around the country had the contract. Look at them together. Can you work out what it says?
Ouais.
Tu me donnes des sous?
Quel sou?
Des petits sous-sous?
C'est ça. Trouver des pièces.
Ça a sonné mon téléphone pour ton YouTube là.
Hein. Aussi.
Ah, c'est pas le... Il n'y avait pas un truc comme ça? Attends, Mazan... C'est pas Mazankei? En rapport avec ça? On dirait, hein? Si! Ah, mais il n'y a pas tout. Alors attends. Admettons. Là. Ok, à la fin.
Voilà. Allez, va voir ton téléphone.
The first coin, MAS, the second, ANG, the third, KAY, the fourth, MET, the fifth, ALS. Masanke Metals.
A metal foundry. Would you like the address?
Would I ever?
1034 Vine Street, Hollywood. We'll finish up here. It's already been a long night, Phelps. See if you can talk them into giving themselves up.
Ouais, autant de ressortir maintenant. Non, c'était où déjà? J'attends un collègue.
I hope that big wad of cash doesn't weigh you down.
Get your priorities straight, Phelps. We're close to bringing in one of the biggest dope cases of the year, and you're worrying about unsubstantial evidence?
Putain, les voix que j'ai mis là.
Locked. We need another way in.
Alors.
T'étais ton tout, toi.
Mais après je vois rien. Ouh là là, j'ai...
Yep, that'll work.
the fuck is that?
You okay?
I'll tell you when I see what's waiting for us at the top.
How long do you think you can hold out? Stay down. Find some cover. Stay in cover. Damn thing's no good to me now.
C'est ce qui arrive à ma manette, mais...
LAPD, hands up!
Victor Sanders.
You know this guy?
I should have known.
Of course I know Roy. Roy and I have had an arrangement for many years.
You're under arrest. We have a mountain of prima facie evidence, as well as the testimony.
You'd be surprised how things have a habit of sorting themselves out. Evidence
On n'est pas dans le noir complet.
Witnesses
T'as du soleil, alors ça va.
Policemen forget.
C'est juste que c'est de l'ombre pour la télé.
Becomes probable when you have a client list.
Sinon on voit rien.
Shut your mouth. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Allez, la TV.
The reefer soup fiasco. That's what they're calling this foobar case that you brought me. All the beaners are gonna skate. Reefer-crazed Mexicans carrying enough ordnance to outfit an airborne company in my goddamn jurisdiction, and they all walk.
What about Sanders?
Victor Sanders? Are you kidding? If Sanders started naming names, the dailies would have to run special editions for a week. Put a stack of convictions on my desk by 9 a.m. Monday morning, or you can start clearing out your desk. Dismissed!
Du coup, mes amis, on a fini cette mission-là. Là, pas tout de suite.
Your platoon is what remains of recon, folding you into the 22nd. You'll be going up that damn hill tonight.
We're intelligence gatherers, sir.
I don't need intelligence, son. I need men who can hold rifles and kill
Pourtant, je t'ai laissé la télé.
Tonight, you're a rifle company. We've got cooks, mechanics, and stretcher bearers.
Ce matin, je t'ai laissé la télé, non? Oui ou frère?
J'ai rien dit.
Ah, ça y est.
Sur ma médaille. Mais quoi, c'est quoi?
Good to see you, Hank. You too, Cole. How's your war?
Not quite what I expected.
As long as I live.
Hey, who's that medic? He'll be killed going out there. It's Sheldon, the guy from the outside bridge. That guy's got no fear.
Arrose ça quand même.
He didn't make it. I didn't go out there to save him.
What are you saying, man?
I went out there to put him out of his misery, to ease his pain. Do you have a problem with that?
Murder, Foreman.
That's war, Lieutenant. Smell the stench. Feel the horse's breath on your neck.
You need help, man.
Call for me tonight, Lieutenant. When you're up on that hill. I've been up there 3 times already. The circles of hell have nothing on Sugarloaf Hill.
Get this madman out of my sight!
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat. That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD! What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro. I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement.
We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
We'll buy the pinboard, second from the end.
Pas si vite, mon gars, attends.
Tu veux une paire de chaussettes?
Ouais, s'il te plaît, parce que j'ai froid aux pieds.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it mud?
No, Doctor. That's okay. You ought to be your professional confidence.
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
Pousse tes pieds.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reason, for short-term gain. We came home from China
On the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. You can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them.
D'accord, ok, parce que je pensais que tu allais avoir ma vie soit aujourd'hui, soit demain.
The developments in question are housing projects for former
Ah, ils
services.
sont longs des fois, hein.
Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for.
Voilà, et déjà la carte, des fois ils sont en
Does
retard
this
sur la
arrangement
carte.
meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
Non, relevé. Je sais pas ce qu'ils font, moi. Ah, ah t'as la poste en plus?
Ah bah, je comprends.
Oh putain, faut vite changer de banque. Moi, je suis à la banque Rhône-Alpes, j'ai aucun souci. Tous les mois, j'ai mes virements, moi, à la banque Rhône-Alpes. Hein. Ah, c'est la merde, hein, la poste. Hein.
Doesn't look like anything.
Ouais, entre le 5 et le 6, ça dépend. Ça dépend comment c'est eux qui font. Là, j'ai eu mon AH, on est le combien aujourd'hui? On est le 13. Ouais, on est le 13. Bah, je les ai eu le 5, moi, l'âge. Tous les 5 du mois, j'ai mon âge qui tombe.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I, plus a bunch of names and odds.
Ça dépend des personnes. Hein.
You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
Voilà, et là, ma paye, je l'ai tous les, entre le 29 et le 31, moi, j'ai ma paye. Attends 5 minutes. 5 minutes, putain. Vas-y, je t'ai mis le haut-parleur, vas-y. Parce que je t'entends mal. Ouais. C'est ça que vous prenez? Ouais, il dit ça, puis il arrive aussi à la poste.
On va avoir un dentier là ici. Il est où ce fameux dentier?
Ouais.
Bon, on va téléphoner au collègue.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed me he would take the flop.
I guarantee that he will be fishing if you don't bring me.
Vendredi, je reprends lundi, moi.
Roy, you out of
Et
pocket
Pierre, il
too?
est envoyé en vacances 2 semaines, là.
Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Non, on
Well, you better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Il a trop mis le gold.
Who's the Greyhound?
Non mais...
He's a frisky one, isn't he?
saoulez à finir ça avec ce gold, non?
Il a dit
I know
qu'il
who he is. I met his brother.
Ouais.
Ça fait mal quand même. Hein. Ça fait mal un déchirement de l'anus. Hein.
I think you had the mixture pretty
Ah
scared.
là, hier soir, j'ai mis la fusée, la pommade, il a hurlé. Ah, j'ai mis, en plus, j'ai mis, tu sais quoi, j'ai mis de la pommade. Au bout.
Operator, give me R&I.
Ça passe mal, c'est normal. Mais moi, je fais ça à ma fille quand elle a mal aux fesses, quand je mets le suppositoire avec la crème au bout, ça fait moins mal. Mais comme celui c'était bien rouge et
I need an
ouvert,
address
je
for
ne
the
peux pas le
following
faire
phone
mal
number.
trop.
AL345.
Non, mais là, le commissaire, ils m'ont donné du coup, elle banque, c'est normal. C'est pour éviter qu'ils s'apissent.
Thanks for your help.
Voilà. Et là, quand il va aux toilettes, ça saigne un petit peu, c'est normal, hein.
Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Voilà, il faut qu'il fasse comme il faut le... Ouh, t'as pas pris ton médicament ce matin, toi. J'ai oublié de lui donner son médicament.
C'est parti, on va aller à un autre endroit.
Allez, tu me tiens au courant? Tu me tiens au courant? D'accord. Allez, bisous à tous les quatre. Ouais, bisous à tous les quatre.
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, detective?
Du coup?
Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with...
Won the medal in solving all the cases?
Yeah, what do you want?
LAPD. We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
Two peanuts are walking down the street. One was assaulted. The broad has socks in it.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Ils sont en retard pour lui payer la carte. C'est dégueulasse, hein?
You could save a whole year and not be able to...
Oh, t'as un message, toi aussi.
Winston Churchill.
Oh, c'est rien, c'est ta
Very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
Voilà, je peux le poser, le briquet?
The old bulldog. Even at a flophouse, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
Maniaque. Allez, je ferme la fenêtre, il fait froid.
Crinkle was not one of the things I wanted to eat.
Door's unlocked.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts. Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Boîte de chocolat. Ok.
It's still warm. Insta-heat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago. Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Allez, voilà le fameux temps.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Attendez, mes amis, je vais inviter quelqu'un. Voilà. On l'a tout vu. Est-ce qu'il faut monter en haut peut-être?
I think his name is Phelps.
Non, non, non. Alors. Du coup, tac.
Poor guy.
C'est toujours là. C'est toujours là. Du coup. Ouais, je suis là. Ah, voilà.
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg. It's this angle if he has a real love interest.
Ça c'est fait, ça c'est fait, ça c'est fait. Bon, ça c'est tout fait. Ça c'est tout fait.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
Du coup, ça c'est... Alors,
we need to know which room is Candy's.
That's the guy from the paper.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
My wife.
T'en as quelle partie là? Après j'ai combien de vidéos là?
Je suis à ma 13e.
Somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Je crois ma 15e.
Il est long la noire?
Ouais. Très long.
Give it up, Sounds like we're missing all
He's
the
gonna
fun.
fuck
Get in
both
there,
of us, and you
Phelps.
know where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before I...
Like hitting women, do you?
We had a goddamn
This isn't gonna end well
arrangement!
for you, friend.
Bizarre, pourtant je l'ai
Out cold,
justesse.
but breathing. Give her a minute. Take a look around.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
She's leaving town. Single ticket, one way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York. Take a seat, Miss Edwards. We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever? I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
You're lying.
Ouais, je suis concentré sur mon Loire, je suis désolé. Pas trop parler, je suis concentré sur mon Loire.
You can't prove that I was
en train de faire mes enquêtes. Du coup,
What did I tell you?
Merde,
I
c'est
should
pas
be
ça.
surprised that you've taken his side. You boys all stick together. What about some sympathy for me, huh?
Ouais, je l'ai fait, c'est
Do the
fait.
names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Je suis ennuyé
Could
loin.
be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Maman, je suis loin.
Give up these men, Miss Edwards, and we'll think about letting these charges against you slide.
Ah, mais tu m'as commandé?
Charges against me? All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips out and I have to take the beatings for him as well?
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
And you're not planning to meet Albert?
No, I am not. I've saved up a little money and I'm going to open a dress shop.
Well, get out of your way, Candy. We know you're a busy lady.
Like I said, I've done nothing wrong.
The LAPD expects a little more cooperation. You'd better watch your back, sister. Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog. That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
Elle est déjà partie, la commande. Oh.
Oui, je sais, mais là, quand je fais demande de remboursement, ça veut pas.
Bah, c'est trop tard. Bah, c'est pas grave. Oh là là, pour 7 €, hein.
Bad people are looking to hurt
Pour un
Candy.
briquet,
She's not
7
heading straight
€.
for the train station. I smell a payoff.
Ouais, un
I
briquet
say
en forme
stake
de
her out.
grenade.
See where she goes.
Mon fond. Ça va faire un joli.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Bon, il faut la suivre discrète. Faut la jouer à la discrétion là. Allez.
Great.
Hey. Et voilà, putain. Faire la discrétion, c'est pas facile à faire. Putain. J'étais presque, mes amis, j'étais presque. Yes. 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 Oh, je vois ça. La description.
Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise, surprise.
Isn't that the cop who won the medal and is solving all the cases?
See him?
A blonde woman just came in here.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
What are you doing? An old intelligence trick from the Marines. We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
D'accord. On entend bien la sirène, hein? Ouais. Bah, bien sûr que je l'entends. Ah, mais je sais le son de mon casque. Comment il est mon casque? Je reconnais mon son de mon casque quand il est à fond.
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL cleared.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Any in the vicinity officer needs assistance, 1825 North Highland Avenue, 1825 North Highland Avenue. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Tac, c'est fait.
Detectives Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did you leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called again. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
Je vais faire mon fainéant, ça. T'as fait qui, toi, encore?
J'ai appelé Amazon, on peut le supprimer par les enfants.
Yellow Cab. We need to get after her, fast.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company? Hollywood 2187, please. This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood.
Yes, sir. Sent one round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
You have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray?
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
What are you doing?
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
How many stops is she gonna make? Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Shit. Better drop back, Cole.
Pull over. She's heading inside. I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
What the hell?
Pull over. She's heading inside. I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
You're a real asshole. You know that? This guy's got a screw loose. That's the cop from the newspapers.
The heck?
A turkey site.
Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said...
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
Car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split? He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
.32 caliber. One shot fired. The Egyptian Theater.
So, what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money, too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I...
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money, all I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Move, I gotcha.
Find some cover.
Come on, Chris. I'll get that man. Hammond, too, when I find him.
Give me some goddamn cover. I'm wide open here.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Where are you? You limey cocksucker.
Empty. It will have to be the 45. It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. The Scania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
I'm hearing rumors of a fight that was fixed, of gangsters looking to get square, that LAPD cops might be involved. Either of you two sons of bitches know anything about that?
No, sir.
So, the dead wop who turned up in this theater, who used to be a boxing manager, who murdered Candy Edwards, has nothing to do with the fix?
Absolutely not.
Earl, you're doing venereal disease citations until you can learn to stop lying to me. Phelps, got anything to add?
No, sir.
Get your uniform from your locker. You're back on the street. .187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there.